Hey, it's past midnight. It's like 12:02 or something, 12:05. So it's pretty much appropriate to make, a day in the life type of video. I know it's midnight and I still have makeup on, even though I barely went anywhere. Well, it's not yesterday. I'm just practicing with makeup for graduation and stuff related to that. And I did two different looks. There's some aspects I liked from like each look that I did, but tomorrow's when I think I'll really solidify it. But yeah, of course, before I go to bed, I'm gonna take off the lashes, attempt to wash it off, that kind of stuff. Because I'm probably gonna sleep around 2 a.m. like I've been doing the past week-ish. Because I'm in that cusp of like no school, no work. Senior week is coming, so like the senior week festivities, like the fun stuff before graduation. Yes, I'm finally graduating after 4 years of college, biology major, pre-dental track. But anyways, what I was doing before I started recording was I was actually reading a book. I've made good progress. I started reading it a couple days ago. And yeah, I don't have too much left. So far, I like it. Pretty good. So yeah, I'm about to go back to reading the book. 2:30 p.m. First meal, shrimp alfredo, and some Cafe Bustelo coffee. The dishwasher is running in the back, but not much has happened today. Also, like last night, ever since I last recorded. After the last clip, I watched an episode of Suits because I actually heard about the show a few years ago after my freshman year of college, like the summer after that. But then, like, it actually took me time to actually get around to watching the show. I found the show out from a clip from TikTok that my sister sent me. I was like, well, this looks interesting. Let me know if, I actually get to watching this show someday, and I finally did. I started watching it just a few days ago, and I'm gonna start the third episode maybe some point today. So yeah, I'm really new into it. But yeah, I'm finally eating my first meal right now. It's about 2:30 p.m. Before that, I woke up like earlier, of course, maybe 11 a.m. Mostly on my phone. So like nothing worth like writing home about or like actually recording. But today I do want to wash my hair because I typically wash my hair on the weekends and it's a Sunday. So yeah, I want to wash my hair, continue to practice graduation makeup, and I'm not entirely sure. Might go grad shoe shopping because I still haven't bought my shoes for my dresses yet. Personally, I haven't really heard of like coconut scented Clorox wipes, let alone like fruit scented Clorox wipes. Because I feel like when I think of it, like I need to get a scent that's like either like the normal bleach scent, or like floral, like lavender or lilies. I mean, this one does have water lily, but like I smelled it and it really smells mostly like coconut or like something tropical. Because that's when I feel like when I use it, I need it to like smell like cleaning products, like bleach. And yeah, this one, I guess it does do its job. The whole 99.9% of bacteria and whatnot, but like just that the smell will throw me off so much. I'm like, yeah, I think I need to stick to like the usual scents, the whole bleach, lavender, lily, not like these fun scents. Cause I smelled, I'm like, this smells so good, like I could drink it, I shouldn't do that. It's my last week here and I feel like I should be like, making plans with friends, like hanging out with them like one last time before leaving, going back to my hometown and whatnot. But I'm the type of person that like when someone is leaving, instead of like maximizing my last moments with them, I'm more of a, I guess like slowly stop hanging out with them. Oh, the clouds covered up the sun. But anyways, I'm the type of person to kind of, I guess, like wean off the hangouts rather than like maximize the time, the last moment spent, because I feel like it hurts less if I'm like not as attached, and kind of like I guess like microdosing like the fact that we're gonna be separated from each other soon. So yeah, I remember a week ago I was like thinking that I should hit up the friends, like ask them like, yo, do you want to like do something before I leave, that kind of stuff. But then I never quite got to send that message, and like now, yeah, my days here are limited. In about a week, I'll be heading back to my hometown. And like I'm at a point where they'd have to reach out first and ask me to hang out, because I don't feel like I'm reaching out right now, because I'm at my moment where I'm already like weaning off the hangout. It's not exactly like a friendship, but like the hangout, so that way like when I leave, I'm not like, oh my god, this had such a fun week with the friends, not to go back to like little to no friends in my hometown, making that sudden switch from lots of fun to like little fun. So I'm more if I'd rather just like taper off, like have fun, kind of go like downhill, wean off, and like get back to hometown. And I've looked at my screen time for the past week when, I didn't have like any school or finals or anything, and it went, I think, around like 8.5, almost 9 hours or something, which to me seems like about typical for me, like during summer vacation or like during breaks when, no school basically, because school takes up like so much time. Yeah, the sun's coming back out. And honestly, my little sister like almost always has more screen time hours than me. She's in high school, 9th grade, freshman, woohoo. She's typically around like the double digits. I'm like, how do you spend that much time on your phone and like still feel, I guess, like fulfilled or like happy with life? Because like personally, I can't be on my phone all day like that. Like how people who have like double digits, specifically around like the 11, 12, 13, or even more hours of screen time, they make me a little iffy, because I'm like, how do you guys, I guess, like still feel fulfilled with life and everything? Because even now, yeah, I can use my phone all day or whatever, but like I've also been trying to like make the days count by like also reading books, which I've been meaning to do all along. So I've been reading books, finally getting around to a couple TV shows, but like nothing too crazy. I guess like thinking of last stuff that I want to do here before I leave. Even finally recording videos, editing them. I don't think what else I've been doing like over this like space of like no school, no work. So yeah, I cannot be on my phone like half the day like that, because it just leaves me feeling like empty and not really fulfilled. And if there were volunteering opportunities nearby that I knew of, then I'll go do that as well. Or even if there were like seminars or like like one-time classes, I'll go to that as well. But there aren't, or at least there might be classes like that nearby, but like not to my knowledge at least. Alright, finally about to shower and wash my hair. You do my items of choice, the body soap, shampoo, conditioner. The main reason why I want to shower so I can like actually me without worrying about like, oh no, I haven't showered yet, and also to finally wash my hair. Alright, so I've showered, like I got out of the shower like maybe half an hour ago, but I haven't put any product on my face, and I normally have dry skin, so the skin might be looking a little dull right now, but because I have like a couple of days to like graduation related stuff and like photos, I'm trying to like nurse my skin back to health with my current products I have, because I'm not really like a big skincare type of girly, but I've been trying to do a little something. My most recent or like consistent skincare thing has been just using this Dollar Tree product I found. Let me show you guys it. I think it's retinol. It's this one, probably flipped upside down on the camera. It has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and like normally I have dry skin, and like my problem, or like what I like to fix is like hyperpigmentation, and I'm trying to get like that even skin tone everywhere. I got this pimple about a little more than a month ago, and it still hasn't like completely faded off. So I just have like random acne popping up. But anyways, I got from like the Sephora birthday gift thing, I got this type of face peel I'm gonna use right now. It's a 2-step face peel. The first one is a universal daily peel, and I'm not gonna lie, it does burn. And at one point, I also did get into my eye, because I like to put like the products really close to my eye, because after all, like the skin around is still part of my face and whatnot. And like after that, the part 2 of it, which is the first one, which is the one that I have in my hand right now, which I should also be using, because I'm supposed to be like using it till it gets dry. So this first one is exfoliate and smooth, and the second one is anti-aging neutralizer. And I don't think I have any face masks with me like at the moment, because I know that I have them, but like I left them at home in my hometown and not here. But if I have a face mask, that would be good. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna check at some point. But like, yeah, the goal is to kind of get my skin looking the best that I can before like graduation and photos and everything. Skin isn't too bad, especially for someone who doesn't really have like an elaborate skincare routine. So I just did my makeup, and this is pretty similar to what I'm gonna do for graduation. But anyways, not the same lashes, like these are the dramatic lashes I have. I have a pair of like slightly more natural looking, less dramatic type of lashes. I'm just wearing these, so I haven't worn them in a hot minute. And ignore the fact that like, it's already kind of like peeling over here, but it's pretty much something similar to what I'm gonna do for graduation. Slightly colored lips. I've been experimenting doing like dark colors, like just clear, something in between. And I like this because it's like there's some color, but it's not like too bold, but it's also not like completely clear either, so there's a little color. And then I'm gonna do like my other pair of lashes, which are like more natural looking, on the actual day of. But I'm gonna do black eyeshadow as kind of like a liner, which is what I already have going on. But then like for this inner part, that's where I actually use like eyeliner, not like black eyeshadow. And I did do my eyebrows a little bit, fill it in a little. I'm not sure if I'll bother with like plucking them or anything, because if I mess up or if I don't like it, then the eyebrow hair can't grow back that quickly. So I really have to draw it in and hope that I don't like accidentally rub away my eyebrows or anything. I don't know, I may or may not like try plucking like these bottom pieces to get more of this type of shape. I don't know, but I do know that one day I do want to go to like a professional to have them like thread my eyebrows so I can like see how the professionals would get like the proper shape or whatnot, also like here, there, and kind of like what shape I should do, and then like maintain it like at home from then forth. But yeah, I'm about to go to Barnes & Noble because I'm not gonna lie, the coffee, I can feel the effects of the coffee, and I can't just like stay still because with the heart kind of being fast and the heart wants to kind of go outside, get that fresh air, walk around. I'm gonna walk about a mile to Barnes & Noble, read a bit of a book, and then like come back at some point. But yeah, this is the look. And I pick out my hair. And I'm gonna put on glasses because I'm not gonna lie, I ran out of contacts at the beginning of the year. So yeah, I've been wearing glasses since then. Alright, I'm back with glasses on. Nothing too crazy. And I also put in my temporary gold grills. Anyways, this is the look. So yeah, I'm about to get ready to go. The weather is lovely. I saw someone having a get together outside, and I was like, ooh, weather must be good if we're doing that. It's been a couple of hours, as you can tell by the sky. Can y'all hear the music too? It's from a car somewhere. Anyways, since I was going to Barnes & Noble for one thing, I forgot that Sunday, so places closed earlier today. Anyways, I ended up, like, I still had energy since after walking, like, the mile, right? So I ended up, like, continuing to walk to, like, another place, just randomly walking. But then I stopped at the mall hoping I could buy crepes, because, like, before I leave here, I want to buy some crepes. The sweet ones, by the way. So I went there, but because I got there like 10 minutes before they closed, because Sunday places closed early. The only thing that they had available was like their ice cream gelato, and I'm like, I don't want that, nor do I want to like spend money to get something that I didn't even really want in the first place. I ended up not getting anything from the mall, but I did walk around a little. I went to Macy's, tried on some dresses. I'm not gonna lie, I really love trying on dresses at Macy's because they have like them good quality dresses low-key, at least for me. So like for me, like my milestone that I've made it in like the young adult world is like being able to buy like a $200 dress from Macy's. So like the adult milestone events, like maybe I don't know, like first dinner party or something, I don't know, ceremony. But yeah, I tried on 2 dresses, and Barnes & Noble closes in less than 20 minutes, so I'm not even gonna go there anymore because I don't want to deal with the whole like I go there, then like someone walks up to me and is like, yo, excuse me, we're closing in about 15 more minutes. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip it. However, I do want to get acai because like something else I want to get from here before I leave is like acai, because we're full of Brazilians here, so like they're known for their acai, and like we actually have like authentic acai here, not like the stuff that you'll get from like the chain store, like maybe Pliables or Tropical Smoothie Cafe. So I'm about to go get acai. I'm gonna get only 2 toppings. I'm gonna get condensed milk and granola, I think. Also, it's starting to rain, so I need to kind of hurry up. As you can tell by the sky, the sky was already foretelling that it was gonna rain. Anyway, let me move closer to the traffic so I can like actually press on the thing so it can give me permission to cross. Because the reason why I wasn't there was because there's noise here, like I closer to the cars and whatnot, and I sure hope you can still hear me because I don't feel doing a voiceover. But yeah, I'm about to go get acai and like walk back. Alright, the sun is starting to go down. Looks kind of beautiful. It ended up not raining, as we can tell from the sky. If my camera could focus, that would be good. Yeah, see, the clouds look okay. Like, no obvious rain for the most part. Or at least no obvious telltale signs. Anyways, I just got an acai bowl. It ended up being mostly okay. I mean, I don't regret it, but I'm like, okay, at least I got that out of my mind. I finally got that craving done and over with. Hopefully, you can still hear me with the cars and all that I approach traffic. But anyways, it's starting to get, kind of late. I think almost 7 p.m. Oh no, it is 7:22. Oops. But the sun is starting to set, and I don't like being out when it's too dark, by myself. So I'm about to head back. I didn't get to make it to Barnes & Noble because, they closed earlier. And I chose to prioritize that evil over going there because, the limited off time left. I'm happy with today. With, like where I was able to go, what I was able to get done, all that stuff. So I'm around the 4-mile point of my walk, but I'm also like nearing the end of my walk, so I might end up with probably 4.25 miles total. And part of the reason why I'm walking so much, I guess it's kind of subjective. Like for some people, this will be a lot, for others, it'll be like their usual. But also, it wasn't all at once. It was, it's like basically me spending hours outside because like once I get back to my hometown with my family and all that, I kind of won't have this type of freedom anymore. Like, I want to go out, whatever, but I'll hear something like, oh, come back soon, or bring your sisters with you, or like, some other type of like limitation on my freedom to just going to walk like randomly for however long I want and whatnot. So, just taking advantage of these last, I hope you can still hear with the wind and everything. I'm just taking advantage of these last days just to be able to like walk wherever I want for like how long before I having to like bring anyone or like deal with the whole like, come back at a reasonable time. But yeah, I have to continue back. The sun is setting, and I'm really close to my destination. I am back, and I'm going to start like the first part of starting to like clean out the room, like cleaning up, packing it, and whatnot. So like for this first phase, what I want to do is like look into like bags, backpack like these, and decide like what in them like I want to keep or I want to get rid of, because I gotta look at what I've even accumulated throughout the years, and like what I want to get rid of or I want to keep and just like reorganize and put it onto one space. Because right now I have my school backpack. I have the one I was using earlier in the year. I have the second one I bring with me. I have this tote bag that I got from an event. And I have like this bag that mostly contains like beauty and hair stuff. And also this bag that contains like random stuff, also like mostly books. So like I gotta look through, see what to get rid of, just start the beginning of starting to pack. I feel like I could do like a time lapse or just like even talk while sorting through the items, but nah. I prefer to like listen to this book and just be like in my own world. Like now if I record, like I do get off track most of the time, so like I'll like take a break and just stare into space or something. Or like even just like the crinkling noise of like me looking through stuff and I don't feel like dealing with all that. So I'll just get back to you guys once I'm done like organizing and stuff. I'm doing some cleaning and I found my new camera lens protector. I didn't know that I brought it with me. So I finally removed my previous cracked one. I'm gonna lie, it might be the reason why my camera quality was being like slightly affected, because I noticed that like that I've removed it, my camera is like currently bare, right? Like it focuses and adjusts to like different scenes way faster, because like normally, remember like a couple clips ago when I was pointing the camera at the sky, but then the clouds wouldn't get in focus? Yeah, maybe my cracked and dirty camera protector is the reason why. Oops, but at least now I'm gonna put on a new one, because I was also looking at videos on TikTok to just like a refresh on how to put them on, because I don't want to deal with like air bubbles or whatever, having to do it again. And I had someone say like, oh, do not use screen protectors, those camera screen protectors, like your camera's okay. I'm like, look at this. If I didn't have it on, this would have been my actual camera. But yeah, actually, I don't know how long I've been using this one. I think a few years at this point, maybe 2-3 years-ish. Ooh. Because I'm gonna clean my camera, this one over here, and put on the new one. I forgot to put the whole end of semester folder clean out. This time there wasn't that many items because like the classes I had didn't give out too many papers, but there's still a little something in there. Alright, so I cleaned up a little. Like, not enough that they're like a really obvious difference, but like enough that like I know where the things are now, like what's inside like each bag, and I have concepts of a plan of like when it comes to like actually cleaning up to move out, like where I'm gonna put certain items. Like I currently have like my hair products here and whatnot, right? I usually put them in here in this bag with like other hair stuff, perfumes, beauty, makeup. So I might do that. I also might like spread it out, put some items like maybe in the other backpack or like the other bags, or I might combine contents, because like most of these bags are only half full. Like let me think. This one is not completely full. This one kind of. This one is mostly empty. It's a little past 10:30 p.m. I'm gonna call it quits here in terms of like productivity. I think I've gotten done mostly what I've wanted to get done today. Like I've read both my book, I've cleaned a little, and And I also got like a normal amount of sleep, like, you know, like 8 hours, but I prefer like 9, 10 hours. So like I'm already kind of like worn out a little from like the long walk and like not getting as much sleep as I'd like. I'm probably gonna end up watching another episode of Suits and editing this video. So I think this is it for this video. So till next time.